Hey, what's up, guys? This is ProWolfTrader. You're watching a live stream in New York session. Today is Tuesday, 8 April 2025. Welcome to the stream. Let's move on. Yesterday, the stream was really short because of some health issues, but I am back again. So let's move on quickly in what's moving the market. First of all, gold yesterday dropped down towards 29.60, almost 29.60, 50, 57, 58. Which was key area for everybody who was waiting for a buyback. I will come on to it, but right now let me tell you what we are gonna do in the gold. Gold is right now at a really sophisticated area, which is in between 29.98 to 3000. We are today's trade plan for gold is we are looking for a buy area around London low, and London low is around somewhere like 29.95. So we are looking for a buyback around London low. And besides that, I will give a complete review of gold weekly analysis. What's coming this week? We have FOMC and CPI, and a beginning of a really mischievous month because it's April after all. For those who were waiting for this drop, just like me, got it earlier last week, and it's looking quite surprising. Let's quickly move on to the area. This is the area where I was yesterday saying that even I sent the analysis. Actually what happened was that I said I'm gonna upload the analysis on the weekend, but I did upload it, but it was not made public on YouTube. It was a private link, and I just saw it yesterday, but it was forwarded in both the groups, the premium and the non-premium, but it couldn't for some reason reach it anyways. So here's this analysis. The first key area for the price was 30.16, and it broke past that level. The next key significant area around which we were looking for a support zone was 29.55. For some reason it falls just at exact Fibonacci 29.55, and we have a resistance over there, plus the price just touched it. So it was a mere coincidence, or it was just like a mathematical equation, but it just touched and bounced off. Now this area around 3000 to 3016, this area is the area of focus. If price is able to break past this zone, it will definitely reach towards the next area, which is 3052 and onwards. For those who are looking for a buy and hold or swing, their first obstacle is this key area, key resistance zone. And I'm also looking forward to a buy, because buy is the right way. Given that we have FOMC and CPI, but definitely gold price will go all-time high. And further, this confirmation is validated upon yesterday Donald Trump tweet, in which he mentioned that he's gonna impose additional 50% tariffs on China if they don't agree to the terms. Anyways, let's go back to the 5-minute time frame. Here we have let me turn on the. Here we have it. London low is around 29.95. I'm looking forward to the price to come around this zone so we can buy back around this area. But let's see what happens. It's quite rare that we see such kind of drops, but that drop that happened last week on Friday, it was just. And yeah, by the way, the validation for a buy around this zone is the new trend line, which is forming at 28.53, 28.84, and then 29.83. This trend line is holding quite very well, and given that price action is kicking it after the completion of today's candle, tomorrow we will look forward to another day one candle, which will of course progress towards upwards. It might be that due to the fact that we have FOMC, traders might jump in. Besides that, we also have to look forward to COT commitment of traders, and commercials were adding their longs. Recently, last week drop added up to a lot of short positions, but at the same time we saw that commercials were adding long trades, and their long trades will result in a all new all-time high. If you are not familiar with the COT, here's the link. Go check it out yourself. Here's the link for the COT report. I just sent it in the message. You will click on it and you'll see all the commercial traders adding their longs. So that means we are on a, this is a long term. Gold is for a long term. Scalping, we are scalping, and we are also opening trades that we will carry towards the end of this week. Given that 1 hour candles for the past couple of hours, 7-8 hours, are not quite the candle we expect to see on gold, given that the candles are quite shifty. Look at this. No, but anyways, every drop is a buy opportunity, so hold on to the buy and carry those buy throughout this week, and also take small minor profits on the way. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the chat box. It's a beginning of a really nice month. I shorted the market last week, but not heavily, just a couple of trades, that's it. Because as I say, when you made up your mind what you're gonna do, made up your trade plan that you're gonna buy the drop, buy the correction, you just follow it, and I am exactly that's what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna change my trade plan, because it will result in a catastrophic disaster, whatever you wanna say, call it. But anyways, tech is gonna lead tech, and by tech I mean the S&P 500, US 30 and tech 100 or Nasdaq 100 is gonna lead the stock market up. The VIX is looking really dangerous. VIX was 45 yesterday, then it went up to 54, which is freakish high. And the last time we saw this was on 4th August, when nearly on the Friday the stock market got $2.9 trillion drop, and on Monday Tokyo opened $1 trillion after due to the fact that NFP numbers were quite disappointing, triggering a fear, followed up by a BOJ Bank of Japan rate hike. And if you keep on zooming out, you will see that the last time I saw VIX go up almost 85 was back in Trump era, Trump 1.0 during COVID. And if you follow that, because we have to follow that, we saw a change in his sentiment all the time. He would come up with something and then withdraw and then come up with something, and we saw a roller coaster. And VIX was then at 85, then we saw a decline. So it's just like, this is just like all the way of 2020. This is just 2020 all over again. So don't be naive, and don't try to buy the dip on Nasdaq 100 and leave it running. Scalp it. Scalp is the right way, and follow your trade plan. If you have any questions, you can leave up the questions in the chat box. And so here we are again. I'm just waiting for a drop on the London low, and I'm gonna buy the London low. London low is around 29.95. Then the reason is that we are looking for a, and yeah, also for those who individuals who follow my elite wave, yes, this is the elite wave, and this is the third wave, and we gonna get it after we clear this area. Trump just had a tweet that China also wants to make a deal badly. I don't know how this news is gonna impact. Bitcoin is currently at 80,000. Also updating on Bitcoin, the signals were quite good last week, and it just was that we had to hold trades quite over the weekend, but it turned out to be quite profitable. We saw price going back down below 74,000, which I anticipated and I forecasted, given the fact that how the tariffs are hurting the market, and how the Bitcoin is reacting, because Bitcoin is correlated with the stock market, and if the stock market is doing bad, tariffs are gonna hurt not just the tech industry, but it's also gonna hurt Bitcoin, because a lot of people, they're gonna move their Bitcoin from the trading platforms to vaults, storage vaults, which is gonna decrease the volume by volume, which is gonna in return create opportunities for the ways to short sell and buy at a cheaper rate, which we earlier saw it during COVID era 2021 2022. And I've been saying this again over and over again that don't expect a rally. This is 2021 2020 all over again, and it was just confirmed back in February when we saw huge tariffs hurting the S&P 500 and a 10% correction on S&P 500. So this is all over, like 70,000 is the area where FOMO buyers entered when Donald Trump took charge of the White House on 20th January. So we are just over that area again. As soon as we break that 73,000 zone, which was almost 69, 70, 72,000, which was previous all-time high, Bitcoin is just gonna drop down as if it doesn't even existed, and of course that will be followed up by, and how will and the only way the Bitcoin can further drop is US 500, S&P 500, US 30, Nasdaq 100. Just keep an eye on it, and the reason for that is VIX. Keep an eye on VIX, and you will keep an eye on S&P 500, and you keep an eye on S&P 500, and you're gonna keep an eye on the Bitcoin. Going back to gold also, this was a really nice push, but again I'm saying again that I'm just looking for a buy near 29.95. London low, we are in a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, but this is just a scalp zone, and scalping is the right way to do the market right now. I hate scalping, so I am looking for to enter a price at London low, because if the big profits come when you hold a trade. Scalping is good, but actual profit you're gonna see when you're gonna hold a trade in the right directions. Don't forget to like the stream. I will try to stream for 2 hours, because I cannot stream more than that. I'm not feeling good, and let's see how the market holds off. Plus just 3 days remaining for the 7th batch of ProWolfTrader, so you just have 3 days to sign up for the 7th batch. All the details are on the Telegram group. You can check it up. The link is all the links are in the description. Okay, so this is a scalp. We can short over here. I'm opening a small short near this area, because This is an opportunity. Yep. This is the right price. Okay. Let me highlight this. Okay, this we just shorted this. It's a short scalp. Here we have it. The short scalp is going fine. So supposedly we are looking at a scalp. Why? Again, I'm saying looking for a buy opportunity near the London low, and price is in a sideways range. It's like this. This is what's happening. So we are trying to scalp this zone. Of course, it come at a cost of risk to reward. So your risk to reward should be 1:3 or 1:2. Nothing more than that. Follow your trade plan. After putting the stop loss, don't change it. Be strict. If it hits, it's all right. It's eventually is gonna drop. Don't. If you sell it and if your sell hits your stop loss, don't force yourself to open another short. Just wait for the price to drop down near London low and then enter a buy over there, and then open additional buy so you can cover the loss from previous trade. And after taking the profit on your scalp, put the next trade, put it on break even and let it run, because price is just gonna keep on progressing upwards. As I said earlier on, that if it breaks 13 16, it's gonna head off straight up. It's not gonna hold on. It's not gonna stop price, and I think price has already broken this zone. If it has broken this zone, then it's good. Then on the next 1 hourly, I might enter a buy, but that is likely to happen. We will see lots of minor small sideways. It's not a sideways exactly, it's a lower low, lower high, because of tariffs, Trump stance on China, and even the tweet he does, like China wants a deal badly. No, nobody knows the authentication that those tweets are by China, because earlier on we saw that how he was claiming that Putin wants to have a conversation and this and that, and then the Kremlin said that no, he didn't have a conversation with Putin, and no, this is not true. So there's a lot of fake news also circulating the market, and that unfortunately that fake news has control over the entire market more than actual news. And how it's just like if you get caught up with the fake news, then on the wrong side, then it's a pretty bad experience. Anyways, give me a minute. I'll just go grab a glass of water. In the meantime, enjoy the scalp prices going down, and then we will take our profit somewhere around this zone. Okay, so here we are. Price is progressing downwards, and also people are messaging me, please take a look at Bitcoin. Listen, Bitcoin, again I'm saying that Bitcoin is a big league, big boys league. If you are in big Bitcoin, then definitely is big profit, small loss, or big profit, big loss, depending upon your risks and trade management. Because at the end of the day is all about trade management and risk management. Because entry, you will be given entry, everybody enters at the same price, but they don't take profits, or they just don't follow the trade plan depending upon their trade psychology. Because if you have a poor trade psychology, you will end up making bad choices all the time, because everybody else is making profit, so why aren't you? Because you are not taking timely scalp small TPs, or you are just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep my trade running, and then as if nothing happens, and then I will bag a full large take profit. That's not gonna happen. You have to take small profits on the way up or down. And again, I'm saying that I'm waiting for the price to come down somewhere around 29.95 and then I will long from here. As far as I'm concerned, let's put it over here so we know the track of our trades. Right now in New York session, I just took one trade. Initially, this is the trade plan. Buy London low for swing trade while holding on to a sell scalp, and let's see. First take profit is 3004. Second take profit is 2995. I'm gonna hold on the trade till 2995. Once the trade crosses below almost 3000 or 3008, I will put the trade on break even. As for now, the trade is looking profitable, so we're gonna take it smoothly. Price is declining. It's gonna slowly head towards London low. Then we will follow our trade plan for buying at London low. Looking forward to a swing trade. Yeah, this trade is looking good. Here we have a sharp drop, and this looks like a really nice scalp, short scalp. Looking forward towards take profit area. Again, I'm saying once the price reaches 305, I'm gonna shift the stop loss to break even. So here's the thing, already took the short at New York high, and no, just waiting for it to take profit at London low, and it seems like we will get there quite soon. Bitcoin is still holding at 80,000. S&P 500 just jumped over 3% at open. Let's look at VIX. VIX is still at 46, not so good. And S&P 500 just opened 3% at top, and this is a key resistance zone, so it can further decline. Nasdaq, same situation on Nasdaq. S&P 500, same situation. Not so good, right? Everything just opened up on positive. Now we just have to wait an hour to see, because what I'm looking at right now is mostly traders, they're gonna short it up from here somewhere around this zone, because VIX is still up. VIX is still up, and this thing is, if it increases, then rest will fall. S&P 500 is, rest assured, is gonna follow up with the VIX, and Bitcoin is up, but soon it will follow S&P 500. Coming back to gold, gold is currently at 309, following our trade plan. As I said earlier on, that as soon as it will hit 305, somewhere around here, I'm gonna put my trade on break even. That means shifting stop loss to the area of entry is declining now. Bitcoin is dropping. See why? Because VIX is rising and we are losing numbers on Magnificent 7. If it decreases, Magnificent 7 is Google, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, and Tesla. Tesla is up, but looking quite troublesome. quite troublesome. Live stream is just for gold. If you want, damn, Bitcoin is dropping hard, man. Look at this. It's dropping. This is a sell-off. The reason is S&P 500. It opened 3%, but is declining. It's retracing back. That in return is causing the VIX to go up, of course, which in return is declining. Yes, it's declining. So this is the reason it's dropping now. So you don't need to worry. You have to follow our trade plan, and initially our trade plan is that we are scalping the short till London low. London low is around over here. Oh, sorry, is over here, 29.94, and then we're gonna take profit around this zone, wait for a rejection, enter a buy, and we will open multiple layers of buy, and some buy trades we will take profit. Those trades will be scalp, other buy trades will be swing trade. The reason, as obvious, this area is holding off. If it breaks above, if the price breaks above this zone, we are seeing a new all-time high. Of course, the validation to hold this buy is look at our intraday. On day 1 time frame, we have a trend line forming up from 28.56, second stop 28.87, third stop 29.79, and once the intraday candle of today marked 8 April Tuesday, once the intraday candle is gonna close after 7 hours 20 minutes, the next intraday candle is gonna lead the price above 30, 50, 30, 60. And if you are somebody who's following a price action trading strategy, then he knows what I am talking about. And I'm using multiple trading setups for confirmation, including because I'm swing and scalping all the way up. So yeah, this is how we are looking forward. Going back to 5-minute time frame, if you have any questions, you can ask me the questions in the chat. Leave me a message on Telegram if you have any further questions regarding how much lot size you should take. If you're having any trouble understanding anything, you can leave me a message on Telegram. Join the free Telegram group. The link is in the description. ProWolfTrader 7th batch is starting from 11th April. The last date of registration is 10th April. You can also go check it up. All the details are in the group, Telegram group. Plus, if you want 2 to 5 trades with 87% accuracy, you can join the premium, but it's only for those individuals who are in a 9 to 5 job or having some difficulty, because we are in a situation where we are unofficially in a recession, but the major market players like Trump and other people, they are just ignoring, saying that no, we are not in a recession, trying to whitewash the recession. And on the other hand, Fed is just fucked up as usual. Fed is a piece of shit. They always fuck up. And we are Trump 2.1 actually, because Trump 2.0 was when he took the office, and now since we are unofficially in a recession, it's Trump 2.1. It's 2020 all over again. Goldman Sachs and S&P 500. Oh, sorry, Goldman Sachs and what is that? JP Morgan. They just also updated their gold forecast for 2025, marking the price above 3,400, saying that the current tariffs are gonna throw the prices above 3,400, which of course looks impossible when the market is dropping, but you have to just look at COT, commitment of traders. Go watch the COT, commitment of traders. I posted the link on the chat box. Look how commercials added the long trades while everybody was shorting. They were adding those long trades. Take a look at it. They did short it. They were hedging it. How they were hedging? They shorted from the top, and along the way down when the price was dropping on each key psychological resistance area, they were buying it. They were aggressively buying, and we saw how the price had key psychological area. First was around 3000, 3002, in between 3000 to 3017. The second key area was 2955, and for some reason it just so happened to be just around the same area where Fibonacci resistance zone is. I follow Fibonacci. I've been following it. It never betrays. It always shows you the right current direction of the market trajectory. And it's just so happened that price just came so close to 2950 and just bounced off on Monday open during Tokyo session, and we are right above to our previous resistance zone, and it will actually, there is 100% that is gonna move above this area, and the price will just keep progressing upwards. We have FOMC tomorrow, followed up by CPI on Thursday, so of course the fear is gonna put the price back up, followed up by further 50% tariffs imposed on China by Donald Trump if they don't agree to the deal. Okay, just as soon as it hit 305, I'm gonna move the stop loss to break even. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, done. So let me do it over here too. So right now, by moving the stop loss at break even, we are zero risk, 100% profit guaranteed. Our risk is zero. We are not gonna lose money. The worst thing that's gonna happen. Trade is gonna go back up, hit our area entry, and that's it. We are out. We won't lose any money. But that's likely to happen. We're gonna take partial profit around this zone 304, and then we're gonna leave the trade till it hits the TP area around 29.95. That's how you trade. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I see the chat, brother. Hey, what's up, man? I was just doing the analysis. Actually, I get myself into work and I just forget to read chat sometimes. Yeah, you too, man. You have a nice day of trading too. I couldn't stream for a couple of weeks because I was not in a mood. I was not feeling like trading. Plus, I had a little bit of health issue, but I'm feeling better. I'll try to stream daily, 2 hours in London and 2 hours in New York. Yeah, go ahead. Ask me whatever you want. If it's something personal, you can leave the message on Telegram. Yeah, no problem. By the way, where are you from? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine now. Oh, nice. Nice, man. Haven't visited Egypt yet, but will visit soon. So what are the questions you want to ask me? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Ask me any trading questions. Yeah, it is declining. Microsoft was 3.64 and it's declining. Yep. Look at Tesla. It opened up with a gap but is slowly going backwards now. MSCR is a piece of shit. Nvidia, VIX. Oh, VIX opened up with a gap down 38 now, but still in the danger zone. Okay, you're welcome in Egypt anytime, brother. Okay, I was trying to scalp gold and my capital is really small. I turned $10 into 65 in 2 days good and thought I was king and lost it all immediately. Yeah, I heard it a lot. It happens a lot because market was declining, market was dropping, right? So I think you opened a short trade somewhere around above 3000 and it felt good, right? Because it was dropping, you didn't have to close it and oola, and you thought you're gonna keep on doing that. But the thing is that there are key psychological zones where the price rebounds, and a lot of retail traders, they, or new traders or whatsoever, it's just like you need to know when to stop selling and when to stop buying, because if you look at it progressively, the market is still upward, we are still, because tariffs, Trump imposed tariffs on all those countries. And if I give a small recap, on last week Wednesday, when Trump did a press conference and he announced those tariffs, imposed those tariffs which he was talking about a month ago, and he officially imposed them, and all those countries, all the countries in the world came under it, and majority of retail traders along with non-commercials, they were buying near all-time high, thinking that after the announcement of tariffs the price is just gonna shoot up. But as you know, market is a piece of shit. It never does what it's supposed to do. After the tariffs, it was supposed to go up, but dollar was dropping, stock market was dropping, and so did the gold. Sellers on the Wall Street, they short sell everything. Gold declined. Okay, immediately Thursday declined, and on Friday it was NFP. It further dropped. Okay, and it didn't make sense because people were saying gold was supposed to go up because of tariffs, but it got down, and when it was dropping, a lot of traders, they shorted it. Okay, and I think you were one of those traders who shorted gold. I even shorted it, but I just immediately closed it because of those rebounds. Buyers try to aggressively buy and price goes up, and then you come back tomorrow and seeing that if you had a buy open somewhere around here, it was obviously either hit a stop loss or break even, because Tokyo started selling soon. Why? Because of short sell momentum. Yeah, I was caught when I bought the dip and got screwed. This is what happens. When you are buying, always remember to take profit. On a small account, always a scalp. And 2 trading sessions are the most important, and first is Tokyo, second is New York. And never, for example, if you are going to sleep or if you are off the mobile or computer or going back home or whatsoever, take profit and then walk away. Never let your trade run and make yourself busy with other stuff. Don't do that. Close the trade, take profit and go away. I try to follow EMI a crossover, but it has a lot of noise. EMI, the problem with exponential moving average is that you need a combination of EMI. If you just will, because EMI is not showing you what's happening, it's showing you what has happened. Sorry for all the noise and question. No, it's okay. So you have to use multiple layers of EMI. Use what works for you. The base standard of EMI. What the fuck am I saying? EMA. The base standard of EMA is 8:21. That's what I'm using actually. EMA is 8 and simple moving average is 21. But it will not show you what's happening, it will show you what has happened. So you have to, because there are two possible things. First is leading indicators, then it's lagging indicators. And what are leading and lagging indicators, you can Google it up, but for short explanation is that one is showing you what is happening in the market in real time. Second one is which is showing you what had happened, and majority of the people are using lagging indicators which is showing what has happened, and they open their trades based on that, and they majority of the time they hit a stop loss because they are following lagging indicators. You need leading indicator, but you have to come up with your own combination of whatever that works for you. I have trading setups which I worked on for a couple of years and I've been using it, and I give those setups in those batches, in trading batches which I teach. 6 batches I've taught in the past couple of months, every month, and I give them 5 setups. And yeah, EMA is a part of it, EMA, SMA, along with Fibonacci and other. But there's a way to use it, and we practice every day live, and I keep on, and I explain to each and every individual. It's not necessary that in one setup, for instance, if I'm using SMA, it's gonna work. Sometimes SMA work, sometimes it doesn't work. For example, right now you're looking at Fibonacci. Let me show you Fibonacci. This is Fibonacci, right, on a 1 hourly. Okay, let me show you. This is 4 hourly. Let me show you 1 hour. Okay, so let's give a clear example of what's, if somebody is using SMA, so most likely, what the hell, not this one. So most likely is gonna be somewhere like this, right? And he would be like, okay, I'm gonna sell each time the candle drop down and goes back up. I'm gonna sell around this zone, and what happens is a huge buy momentum will come and push the price up, and then you are like, what the hell just happened? So this is why we use Fibonacci too. Fibonacci along with SMA puts you in a better position. Right now I'm also using a trading setup which is a combination of stuff that I'm just talking about. I have a 2000 to 1 leverage account, so when I'm trading gold, only take on 100%. So I'm trying to take quick scalps and get out quickly. If you are trying to show me something in a screen, I can't see it. Why you can't see it? I don't know what broker you are using. Try to use a broker which charge less on spreads, and try to take $4 to $5 profit. You can take $8 to $10 too. This trade which I opened a couple of minutes ago, approximately half an hour ago. We are already, how much profit, how many pips are we on this? 7. Yeah, we are almost like 70-80 pips right now. And if I would have taken a profit around 3003, this was almost 180 pips. So let's just say that if you suppose that if you would have opened the smallest lot size 0.01, sell around here and took your profit around 303, that would be $18 profit. And $18 profit is not bad, and then you would have like be done for the day, or wait for the price to further drop down somewhere around this zone and buy over here and put a stop loss, and then you would be done for the day. The spread is 16. Yeah, 16 is good. The spread is 16 pips. Yeah, it's good. It's nice. Oh, the chart is frozen. I see. Thank you for. I don't know why this happens. So what I was saying was that you see this over here. Mostly price, if you're using SMA, it works over here till you get a reversal, and then you're like confused what to do. It's not working for you. For further, this is why repeatedly I have said that people have to follow a 4-hour time frame, a larger time frame. If you I'm just repeating right now, on a 4-hour time frame we have an area around this zone, and this area, if it breaks above this, then it's gonna move towards all-time high, which is 3168 if I'm correct. And you have to use Fibonacci because SMA is not enough. I don't know what people using. I'm using Fibonacci. People use ICT, SMC, whatever the hell that is. I use SMC just to see what everybody else is doing, so I can come up with a plan. People normally ask, "Oh, you have SMC," and then you are saying, "Oh, you what is SMC? Blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Listen, I have SMC, but I don't use it. I just have it there to see what everybody else is doing." No, I recommend you to scalp on a 5-minute. 1 minute is for entry. You know what? Try to understand what I'm saying. This is a 5-minute time frame, okay? We use 5-minute for scalping, and for entry we go into 1 minute. How will you understand what's happening on a 1 minute time frame? 1 minute is only gonna work for you when when the market is aggressively dropping or is leading upwards. Lower time frame is just utilized for entry. It's not for analysis or guideline. It's just for entry. If you are scalping, you need 5-minute and 1 minute. For scalping, 5-minute like this for your trade plan, and you go into a 1 minute time frame for entry. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible every day. People are making more than that. You just have to trust yourself. And how do you trust yourself? By having a trade plan and following it. And having a trade psychology, try not to be greedy. And understand when to trade and when not to trade. You're not this. This is trading. Okay, try to take it slowly. Especially if you are building your way from a small account. You need to understand. Don't overtrade. 2 to 3 trades is enough for a day. And what's your problem? I'll come over here daily in New York session and London session. So if you are like able to watch it, you can make that $70-100 pip, 70-100 pip. So yeah. Yeah, I said it's possible. Don't worry. And give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna go play my Salah. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and it looks like that it is going downwards, following our trade plan, just looking forward for the price to reach London low